welcome everybody to SiegePlay tournaments semifinals here. Justified Gaming versus Sonos Gaming. It should be an excellent matchup today between these two teams as we look to make our way towards the finals here, and got to start looking at the map bans hopefully here any second now. Just going to allow them to know exactly when they're going to be able to start banning. They will be able to start banning the maps right off rip here, so hopefully we will be able to see that at any second now. But again, should be another very interesting matchup here between these two teams, as we are in the semifinals. Lots riding on this matchup here. So yeah, just gonna wait until I start banning. So again, just waiting on the bans to start going underway, but they should be coming up any second. How is the ban? Oh. I did it as a best of 3. I don't know why. Hold on. I chose a best of 3. Hold on. Copy this link. Hold on. Why? See why? I hate this so much. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. So Coastline and Clubhouse are going to be banned off rip. Here, some pretty big maps. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. It shouldn't be wrong. It's coming up right on my screen. But still waiting to see what maps are going to be banned out here. No, this should be right. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah. Fury. You said it was pick until the decider, until you pick a map, right? It was banned until you pick a map, right? Oh, ban pick. Oh. Oh. I thought you said it was the other way around. That's my bad then. I apologize. So it should be good now. Coastline is off. Clubhouse is off. Now Justified should be able to pick a map, hopefully. Yes, there we go. So they pick Bank. So that's going to be Justified's first map. Sonos picks Border. So I can imagine we might be able to see Villa here. That might make the most sense. Looks like Oregon's going to get banned out. And no, it will be Consulate. So our first matchup will be the Bank. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that for you guys. I want to make sure I know who's attacking. So SG. So orange team should be attackers. Make sure everyone is ready. Make sure that my game is looking right. I believe everyone's ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it up. So welcome everybody to the semifinals here on Bank. Good luck, have fun. It's coming out in the chat. Do have Justify Gaming versus Sonos Gaming. They didn't put their team name in, so I'm gonna go ahead and have to do that for them. Sonos Gaming update. Okay, there we go. So now they should be good. As again, we look to get right into things here. as we're going to be starting off with our operator bans. First and foremost, looks like Maverick, Blackbeard are going to be banned off rip here, so makes a lot of sense for Bank. Blackbeard's just a powerful operator in general. Will be a Mira ban as well, so again, nothing too untypical from both of these teams, as I can imagine we might see a denial operator like a Echo or a Maestro possibly going to get banned out here next, but again, we're just going to have to wait and see, as it's going to be a Valkyrie. So again, that makes sense as well. So should be able to hold on. Yes, there we go. Everything should be good now. So again, here we are on Bank, and I'm going to go ahead and take that off. So looks like we're going to be seeing a CEO hold here first and foremost from Sonos, or Justified, as they are going to be looking to start off their map strong here with an off-site. Not a very standard site that you see come out, at least in the first round, but hopefully looking to possibly throw off the attack by just a little bit here, as normally that is what a lot of people decide to do coming from the first site. Looks as though we're going to be seeing a square take, as that's going to be where a lot of these attackers are going to start to stack up here, as they're going to be pushing in through the first floor for a top floor take. So it should be interesting to see exactly how they're going to be playing this. Is normally you don't see a first floor take, but Perry is going to get to start things off fast here. Takes down Hyper Phoenix, as not sure if they know exactly where the site is, but looks like Overlord is going to be playing just on the server stairs, is waiting for anybody to possibly push a little bit too aggressively without burning him out. Cyber is looking through some holes he's made through the floor, trying to see if he can't find any of these anchors, but Wraith and Pushy are both going to be playing a little bit off of the mark here, as Overlord could possibly have a nice flank here. I'm not sure they know exactly where he is. Bloodprint is going to drone out the blue stairs, though, so he will spot out the Jaeger. Is going to call that out for his team, and it looks as though the Jackal is going to be holding the rotate as well. That's going to cause Overlord to actually rotate away, so the drop is going to come out from Cyber, but Overlord ready for it, takes him right down. It's going to be up to the IQ and the Ash to try to pinch out this Jaeger downstairs, but he's just playing very close here inside of the CCTV room. Will the Ash be able to expect this? Not sure if she will. The free fires come out, and it's an excellent shot there from Overlord as he finds another one on the round. Perry getting that call out is going to choose to possibly look back at the angle, but Ruba with the rotate in behind is going to finally take down the roaming Jaeger. So a minute 20 left on the round. All the roamers have been dealt with. The attack is going to start to come out onto the site, but Wraith with a nice punch hole in the wall isn't going to be able to land any shots just yet. So the free fires come out from Perry, as Profix is going to open up the main wall. The Infector just barely misses as he's ready for the push-up to possibly come from this smoke, but shotgun in hand, Pushy is waiting for the push to come to him, as a lot of angles just being held here. It looks like they are aware that the smoke has pushed up close, but Ruba is going to start to drone out the Doc, playing just on Kanto's spot. Talks the castle as well inside of meeting, but again, more walls being opened up here on the main CEO, as the silencer coming out from Zaltica is going to try to hold these long angles down onto the main hall. Smoke cannon just finally got a card to come out from Pushy, as he's going to try to hold off this attack for as long as he can. He does get droned out, so they are going to be aware that the smoke is playing very close to this main wall. will they be able to win this gunfight onto the shotgun? Looks like the castle is going to take a few bullets there from the IQ. A couple will get pushed back in return. As the smoke's going to push aggressively into the main hall, but he's not going to find any. He's pro-fixing. It's a nice shot. Ruba on the to the dock. It's all up to the castle, but Ruba, a double kill for him at the end of that round. He'll be able to win this first round onto the CEO attack. So an excellent round there from Sonos Gaming, as they're going to be going up 1-0 right off the rip. I'm going to try to fix this overlay real quick. Hold on. Shoot. There we go. So that should be all good now. Sorry about that. Looks like we're going to be going down to the basement floor, as it's going to be a fairly standard defensive setup. They have the Pulse and the Maestro in order to gather intel onto the plant spots. And, ooh, a fast kill onto Overlord. I'm not sure what he was doing inside of that main lobby, but the Jaeger is going to go fall down, so that's your roam presence off of the board. It looks like they're going to start to push down into server, as it's going to be up to Zaltica to try to hold on to this, but he's actually going to choose to rotate right out as the push starts to come. Has wasted about a minute of the time, and the Thermite on the board still. It's going to be easy for them to be able to open up this main wall. But still the intel coming from Zaltica, but nonetheless, as it's well played by him. I agree with the choice to fall off there. You really need this intel and the nitro cell for that plant position, as you're going to be seeing a nice image of there of some buildings. Profix is going to choose to rotate into server. Does spot the Pulse inside of gold, and let's try to spot any echo drones, but or Maestro cameras. There's not an echo on the board right now, but not too sure if Sonos Gaming are aware of that. It's a full stack inside of server. Blood Prince is going to be coming down the main stairs, trying to see if he can't find any angles onto anybody trying to rotate, but it could be a nice shot there onto the smoke. Looks like Pushy's going to eat a little bit of damage there, as the plant might start to come down any second now. The push down main steps by the Ash is still coming, and the intel is still coming from Zaltica inside of gold bars. The attack is starting to stall out just a little bit here, so they're starting to rotate down a lot down the main stairs. Looks like IQ is going to go through garage, try to deny that long angle that the Maestro is not even going to be holding. He's actually playing inside of garage, and a missed smoke canister from Pushy. That's going to kill it. He's going to gas out his teammate of the Maestro. The plant is going to not come down just yet, but this is another smoke canister is going to come right out. Cyber's going to try to push in aggressively here. He's going to try to deny any Nitro Cell potential, but the Nitro Cell comes out. He tries it in midair, but Zaltica lands it perfectly. What a Nitro Cell from him. It's a 4v4 now with 30 seconds left. Pushy gets one. He gets two onto the Ash and the IQ pushing from the main stairs. Cyber, though, gets one as he's pushing deeply into sight. He's getting pushed by the Pulse, and the Hibana, he's not going to find anybody. They're all inside of blue. They're all stacked up. The plant's going to start to come out. Does spot the smoke inside of the blue, or side of the red hall. The plant's going to get stuck here by Cyber, so this could be an excellent post-plant position, but Pushy pushes out. He gets one on Daruba, but does he get the down? It looks like he did. The shotgun from far range. Does he know? You see the foot, Zaltica. Now finish off from him, and first round going to go on the board for Justified Gaming. What a round that was. And what a round from the smoke player of Pushy, able to find, I believe that was 4 for him basically, as he got the down as well onto the Twitch. So an excellent round from him. Look at the scoreboard here. Is we're gonna be going back up to CEO for Justified. They weren't very successful in their first attempt at this, so hopefully it will go a little bit better the second time around. But again, it's going to be interesting nonetheless. Are deciding to bring the Maestro this time and an Echo. So not deciding to bring the Doc, but again, the Maestro, a very powerful operator nonetheless for the site. Is hopefully he'll be able to deny some of this entry onto the main wall if his Maestro cameras go unnoticed. But looks as though Ruba is going to be spotting out those Maestro cameras, so could possibly use the Ash charges to dispel those from their positions, as deciding to place them down in the same spots. But again, I assume that we're going to be seeing, I mean, if they do the same push as last time, it would just be another full push on the bottom floor. But I can imagine that Sonos, or that Justified, is going to be a little bit more ready for this, and so Perry is going to choose to do it anyway, as he's right in, going for a few pre-fires, but he's going to have to deal with the mute on these main steps, as he's going to be playing aggressively here. I'm pretty sure he's the only roamer at this point in time. Yeah, everyone else is going to be playing upstairs on the site, so they only have to deal with the one roamer. But again, Perry here does have the intel for his team. Oh no, just a little bit too far to the right, as oh no, it looks as though Jaeger is going to hop off of that camera. Unfortunate there for Perry. He had that kill dead to rights, but just a little bit, I don't know, it's difficult to hit those shots through the floor with the IQ sensor like that, especially when they're prone. So Claymore's going to come out here onto Overlord's position, as Wraith is actually going to find the kill on that roam onto Cyber, so the Thatcher going down. Gonna allow these mute chambers to fly a little bit longer, but no, Perry is gonna go from below and take those out, and still has to be worried some though of Hyper Phoenix, who's gonna come up the blue stairs now. Gonna go for this flank, as Ash is gonna be doing a lot of damage. Gonna take him from her on from the Jaeger, I believe, inside of that small closet again. Oh, and Hyper Phoenix on that flank takes down Aruba. So your Habana out of play. What a round for him on that roam game. Just not able to deal with it on the side of Sonos, as Wraith finds one now on to Bloodprince. So and then your Ash, and now Hyper Phoenix with another one on that roam, leaves it all up to Profix. Does hear the prone inside of the small closet, but isn't gonna look for it, as Overlord finds the final kill for that round. Looks like we're going to be seeing now Tellers and Archives. So a much better round from Justified, as it looked a lot better, especially with the roam game from Hyper Phoenix. Right? Why does he, I feel like Hyper Phoenix, was Hyper Phoenix the mute? I don't know. Why am I blanking on that? Not too sure, but the mute, excellent roam from him. it wasn't. I think Hyper Phoenix was the castle. Overlord? No, Overlord was the Jaeger. Was it Pushy? I think it was Pushy. Got a nice 3K in the last round. But again, it looks like we're going to be seeing the walls be opened up for impact tricks. Which this is a very difficult wall to impact trick just because of how tight the angles are and how hard it is basically to shotgun that all open. Cade is also going to be useful here for the impact tricks, as looks like it's going to be a full top floor take. They're going to be bringing the buck this time, so Cyber anticipating the possibility of a Archives hold, as the buck is going to be an excellent shot for that. So also the Montaigne here from Ruba. He's going to be pushing aggressively inside the building by himself. There's actually nobody here to back up the Montaigne, so if he does come across a player, it's going to be very treacherous for him, as there aren't going to be any roamers here at the moment in time, but nobody's even downstairs. Everybody is going to be playing on the site, so all of this roam clear is going to be pretty much useless, so it's just a waste of time at the moment. But Pushy, again with that SMG 11, not the SMG, with the MP7. He's gonna find that kill through the floor onto the buck. So your soft destruction off the board. Bloodburn's the only person, except for the IQ, who does have the breaching charges available. Isn't going to be in a position though to do that vertical pressure, at least at this current moment in time. It looks as though Zaltica wants to possibly find these angles from above onto the remaining anchors, or onto the attack coming in from main lobby, as that's where it's going to be coming from now. Overlord's going to be coming for a flank up the square stairs, so there's nobody set here to watch it, which Bloodprince isn't going to be. This could be an easy kill for the Jaeger, as Bloodprince is still trying to find these angles onto the main site. Bloodprince does still have the charges available, but isn't going to be using his exothermal charges just yet. He's trying to get the battery, or the Electro Claws. Overlord again with the flank, finds the Ash. Doesn't find the Thermite just yet though, so still have the Heart Breacher available, and if Profix is able to find this kill onto the Jaeger, could go down and try to open up this main wall, but I'm not sure why he's the one above. Perry does find the kill though onto the Bandit, so is going to be holding onto that main lobby control. But again, I feel like Profix should be downstairs and Perry should be the one above, but again, Profix is still trying to clear out. This Jaeger is inside of the main closet. Flashbangs come out, but it's not going to blind Overlord. He steps right up and takes down Profix. Zaltica with the shotgun kill onto Perry. Leaves it all up to the Montaigne alone inside of the main lobby. Whether they know it or not is the question. You're going to hear the telltale sign of the pistol from Ruba. He's going to spot the Jaeger, but know the angle too well from Overlord, as they'll find that final frag onto Ruba. Just the shield not able to protect the head, apparently, from the shield. That was a weird angle, to say the least, from him, as I guess the shields aren't able to look up and block their face. But another round on the board for Justified, as they're gonna be putting 3 in a row now, so they'll be able to go back downstairs to lockers and CCTV room. How can I get rid of this this thing at the bottom? I don't know if it's distracting for you guys, but yeah, I'm using a controller. Hell yeah. Controller master race. So back downstairs again. No Cade though from Justified. So and it's interesting to say the least. I would assume that they would have brought the... I'm not sure why they would have brought the Cade to a first floor defense and not to the basement, especially when there's the ability to Cade the hatches and put that Electro Claw on those angles. But again, to each their own, I guess. But Cyber going to be drawing out the dirt tunnel, as it's going to look like it's going to be a heavy hold for the moment, as Zaltica is going to be playing on that pulse and trying to gather as much intel as he can, but it looks as though the drone is just going to go right through, and no one's going to be pushing right behind it. So Zaltica is going to have the ability to hold on to server for as long as he needs for the time being, as they're just doing a little bit of a roam clear on this top floor. And so Bloodprince and Ruba are both going to be trying to clear any of the roamers that might be lurking, but as we can see with the excellent ability to see like the entire map and where everybody is, there's going to be everybody on site. So camera just being held, angles just being held. There's no real reason to roam on bank. It's such a big map, and for a basement defense, there's not much that you can do for this top floor, as Bloodprince is going to hit a goo mine just on top of those main steps. Cyber is going to try to hold this angle while he takes the goo mine out, but the double claymore here could possibly be the nice play, but would choose to do otherwise. As this is a Wraith actually going to be taking a little bit of a gunfight there onto the blue stairs, as so they're ready for the peaks to come out. The IQ peeks her head just a little bit there. At least there's a lot of damage in the process, but could be a wide peak from the pulse, as he's actually going to choose to rotate right back to site. Takes 1 bullet of damage. That's about 50 HP done to Zaltica, as he's going to get server control up to the attack, as Rupa's going to start to open up these hatches on the backside as well. Going to be able to start to make his way onto the Maestro, who's holding onto dirt. Pushy again holding the long angle, ready for the smoke canisters to come out, but Wraith is choose to push right through this hole in the wall, as they're waiting for the push to come to them. Profix is going to finally open up the main wall here into CCTV. Is going to do a little bit of drone work here. 50 seconds left, and still 2 smoke canisters from Pushy and a nitro cell on the board for Zaltica, as it's going to be a second smoke canister out just to try to delay as much time as possible, allowing for the nitro cells to come out at the last second. But Cyber's going to decide to probably stick this plant. He's trying to bait out the nitro cell. Does have the information from the pulse, so the plant's going to start to come down, and the last smoke canister is going to go down. But Profix is sticking the plant anyway. Will they know what's going on? Swiss shots there as Cyber hits the excellent headshot onto Zaltica. The plant's down, so it's going to be a post-plant position here for Sonos Gaming. Perry finds one, though, on the kill onto Wraith, and as the angle as well onto the smoke, playing just in the side of the corner here, but the rotates are coming out. Hyper Phoenix hits the down and the finish off on the parry, and Overlord on the flank upstairs. Knows there's still one inside of the small office. Gonna go for the pre-fire, but misses just barely. Ruba finds the kill, and is gonna look down the hatch as well. Spots the smoke, hits an excellent headshot. Last one's gonna be all up to the Maestro, but Cyber inside of CCTV finds an excellent headshot onto the Maestro himself, though the Alda not going to be able to clutch out this round, but a much better attack from Sonos, as even though a lot of time was wasted from Justified, it just came down to not enough intel, and if they would have denied that plant with the nitro cell, I believe that round could have gone the way of Justified. But again, no intel there from a Maestro camera, and it just allowed for the Pulse to try to go for a frag that he probably shouldn't have. He probably should have just trucked the nitro cell through, but again, the sprinkler's loud. A lot of audio cues may have not been there for him, so could have been looking back down in the basement, and there will be the K this time. So I agree with this decision heavily, as there's no Thatcher on the side of of Sonos, so it's going to be very difficult for them to be able to deny the catch K trick. As we do see Pushy, he's going to waste a lot of ammo there onto the drone. A little bit of a potato there. Yep, we caught you, Pushy. So again, though, going to be going with the Maestro, and again the Pulse to gather the intel. So looks as though they're deciding to not bring I'm not sure exactly who they decided to bring over the Kata. I kind of forget who it was, but we'll be seeing Cyber here. Could possibly easily get this Maestro camera, as she's waiting for intel here. Does spot the Pulse in on the server stairs, and might go for a little bit of a shock there on the leg, but looks like he's waiting to try and get this Maestro camera. He's going to rotate right in. Oh, does have the opportunity. Will he get it? Yes, he will. So the Maestro camera inside of server is going to go down. That's going to be a lot of intel off the board for the defense, as So Overlord's going to be going for the roam on the top floor. Ruba's going to spot out the pulse, I believe, down inside of the server. As he's going to be getting tracked down all the way down towards gold bars. So not sure if they've been able to clear out the Jaeger on the top floor. So Overlord's going to be able to roam fairly easily here, as the drones are just not going to be spotting him out. The Jackal tracks aren't going to be coming out to him as well. Does still have 2 left, so could possibly, hopefully this isn't the Jaeger who got this hatch. It isn't, so that's going to be another track wasted by Ruba, and they still don't know that Overlord is on the top floor. This could be a very easy flank here for Ruba, as he does have someone coming into the server. That's the Thermite and the Diffuser down for Overlord. A huge overlook for Sonos Gaming, as they allow this Jaeger to roam freely, but he's going to get pushed from both angles here. He's going to have to hold deep inside of stock trading. Is getting tracked now, so he's going to be trying to waste as much time as he can. Could go for the pre-fire here. Does hear the footsteps of the Zofia, but Blood Prince finally finds that frag. But a lot of time wasted from Overlord, and they've lost their only hard destructor of the Thermite. So no hatches are going to be able to get opened up. The main wall inside of server is going to remain closed. This could be an easy lockout for Justified if they are just able to waste the time and use those nitro cells and those smoke canisters to their best ability. And some peek-ins in. They're going to have to come through this main doorway here, as Wraith is going to try to peek the angles. Good spot to the Twitch, just barely, but Cyber with the excellent shot takes down Wraith. So Maestro off the board. And this could now be an easy round for Justified, as Cyber is going to try to go for the nitro cell here. Does chuck it right through, but it's not going to land onto anything just yet. The peek out comes. He spots the Cade, but isn't going to go for the shots. It's a double down between Cyber and Pushy. Zaltica is going to push out and get the finish off, but Pushy is still down and out. Cyber, Ruba, and Blood Prince, though, all double, triple up. So it looked like an easy round without a hard breacher for Justified. Will go the way of Sonos, leaving us tied going into the second half. Six picks again. So from a pulse to a castle, is they're going to be going up to CEO. So it does make it look like it's going to be downstairs, but it will be the top floor. And they're going to choose to take, I believe they got off of the buck to go to a Thatcher. So that's going to be a big choice. Big bait there from Sonos, as they're not going to have to worry about that vertical pressure as much without the block. Still have to worry about the Ash possibility, as well as the shotgun from Pushy if he's deciding to bring it, which of course he is. So, double intel setup here. Cyber and Profix are going to be on the Maestro and Echo respectively. And I imagine with the shield from Cyber, they'll be placing it just on top of Kanto's spot. Normally where you see an ACOG get played on the site, as looks like the attack is going to start to come out from the main lobby here. As nobody's going to decide to get onto the parking garage just yet, but I could see some repels come out here onto the main lobby, as I might just actually choose to go in through the garage. So Overlord going to go in through the loan office here, I believe that's what it's called, and spot the camera, but it's already been taken out by your boy Habana. No need to worry about that just yet. It is called a loan office, and Ash is going to be going aggressively in through the first floor here. Doesn't even have a drone in front of him to give him any intel. Is going to have to deal with, it looks like, the Bandit and the Jaeger playing downstairs inside of Teller. So Overlord here is just face checking everything. Isn't going to be droning or getting droned in whatsoever. Could come in from behind onto the Jaeger and the Bandit, who neither of which are looking towards this backside. So Overlord can read into this position. Does know that there are barricades up on the wall here, so he's able to just hop right in. This could be an easy push, but the Jaeger definitely gonna hear that. No, he's actually not. So Overlord's gonna go for the drone. Could spot out the Jaeger here. Seems to be a couple drones coming in. Looks like he will get the spot out and could go for the vault right in. Will do so as the Jaeger had to have heard that. No, he's not. This could be an easy kill, but no. Parry peeks widely, takes down Pushy, but Overlord, what a shot from him. Gonna take down Parry as the spots are coming out. Does know that the Jaeger is still playing down below, but doesn't know exactly where he is. He's gonna go for a little bit of a drone here. So excellent play here by the Ash of Overlord. We'll spot out the Jaeger playing in behind the printer, but Overlord's gonna rotate just away. But Overlord, an excellent shot through the PC monitor, takes down Blood Prince's head. A little bit of a clip there, possibly from Overlord. I'm not sure what that was all about, but I think the position of Canto spot has been opened up by the Hibana of Zaltica. It's going to be a 4v3 onto the site here. Looking all up to the Castle, Echo, and the Maestro. So a lot of denial here from the defense as it's going to be pushed into a corner now. As Ruba's going to have a lot of intel here onto the remaining attackers with the Echo drone. But man, not going to be using it just yet. They do have somebody still on the rappel. Drones are going to get shot through, and it's going to be 30 seconds. They're going to have to start to go for this push here soon. Rather than later. Thermite's going to eat a lot of damage. He does get the down onto the Echo. It's going to be all up to the Maestro. Now all up to the Castle. Overlord picks up his third kill onto the round. Doesn't spot anybody coming in through the main door here. It's going to be an easy cleanup from Wraith. This is going to be the first attacking round of the second half. So back down to the bottom floor for for Sonos, as we're gonna be seeing the Blitz and the the Nomad being brought out from Justified, as it's gonna be an interesting combo to deal with. A roam clear, obviously going to be very strong, as they also have the Jackal as well. So they're anticipating a deep roam from Sonos, which, I mean, based off the last round, I mean, it's quite an accurate assumption to make, I would say, as they had a lot of roamers in that last round. But looks like it's going to be a full main lobby push. Everyone's going to be spawning here. Could possibly see a fast drop as well, as there's not going to be any thermite. So could just see a complete rush in the main lobby, and it looks like that's exactly what's going to be. Zaltica is going to break down the door with that bearing 9, and is going to put Vault right over the teller's desk and go for the push. Could possibly see a couple of operators drop here. I assume the Blitz could be the one to do it, as they're actually going to open up. They're going to say, go, let's all just fall right through. They spot out the smoke, but Ruba too good on the SMG-11, as it's Hyper Phoenix, the only person to drop from his team, so there's nobody there to refrag him. We've lost the Blitz early on, as Sonos is going to be reading right into this push. Parry can take out Pushy as he drops, but the Jackal is going to drop as well. Just have the operator stuck inside of elevators. We'll get the kill onto Parry, but the shotgun's coming through the main wall, as Zaltica is going to drop right into elevators. I know they have somebody inside of the vault. Opix onto that UMP as Blood Prince finds one. There's going to be another one for Aruba, leaving it all up to the Hibana. Does have one down on the Jaeger, but is going to get gassed out inside of the elevator. Not going to be much that he's going to be able to do here. He pulls out the bearing 9, pulls back out the Type 89, spot the head onto the pulse, and he's going to find the shot there right on the Profix. So it's essentially a 1v2 here, as the Jaeger is still down up above. It's all up to the smoke and the Echo. Still holding tight angles onto the main elevators as the pre-fires are going to come out. Zaltica is going to choose to rotate right through. So he's going to try to go up for the pickup onto the Jaeger. Looks like that's exactly what he's going to do. Celtic is going to rush right in through sight, but the Nomad charge is going to give away his position. Does spot out the Echo, but Cyber lands the headshot. An excellent round from Sonos as they breed right into that rush strategy from Justified and shut it right down. Six picks from the Pulse to a castle yet again. So to try to bait out the basement floor, I would assume, from Justified, but it will be again back up to that top floor for Sonos. So no Echo this time, and are going to choose to bring the Vigil instead with the bulletproof camera. He's going to allow his intel to gather, or allow his team to gather intel, and we could imagine, I could imagine it going on to Banana as well as onto this main Kanto spot for the peek outs to come. Yeah, it looks as though that's exactly where it's going to go, right onto Kanto spot. So I'm going to gather intel onto all the way down this main. Looks as though it's going to be, yet again, another possibly square take, as a couple people spawning in the alley, a couple people spawning on jewelry front, so looking to run into square, but I gotta be aware that there might be somebody on the roam, which is gonna be Profix. Yep, on that Vigil makes a lot of sense, as he'll be roaming deep downstairs, just inside of server room, waiting for the push to possibly come to him, as they do have a Jackal on the board. Overlord is gonna be putting a few bullets. It looked as though maybe into the castle, onto the drone hole, but they do have somebody on the north here. It's gonna be the IQ shop. Try to find anybody you can. Wraith though, as well on Repel, takes down Perry. So they've got two people on the Repel. Wraith finds another one. Excellent shots from Wraith as he takes down the castle and the smoke. A lot of denial there. Smoke off the board. Maestro though is going to take down the Jackal just through the wall, actually, as he tried to go for the breaching charge or something along those lines, as it's like again upside down on Repel. Not sure if he's able to spot out the Maestro. No, he's not. He's just behind that wall. So Blood Prince actually could go for a kill here onto that Repel, but no, it looks like he's just going to barely escape the angle from Blood Prince. As you gotta go for that peak. Blood Prince and does have the drone inside of main lobby, so it could have possibly been spotted out. And Wraith, another kill for him on the round. That's his third. Takes down Blood Prince. That's gonna be leaving it all up to the Maestro, along with the Vigils downstairs inside of the inside of Tellers. And we're gonna look to rotate right out of his position here as the Bailiff to his advantage. So exothermic charge to come out from Hyper Phoenix as Celtic has made his way in, and it looks like the Nomad charge is going to come out. It looks like the plant is going to come down from Hyper Phoenix with a flank from server square stairs. Celtic refrags it out, and Wraith with the 4K on the round. An excellent round from the Nomad. Able to clean things right up for his team. Ugh. So Teller's going to be the site now for Sonos. As what is this? Oh, I thought he was gonna do a really cool echo spot. No, it's just gonna go right on that roof. So again, I like the mute setup here from Ruba, as it's gonna deny a lot of intel onto the site, and you can use all 4 of these mute cameras to deny every single one of these entrances. Perry with the spawn kill is gonna take down Zaltica, so your IQ off of the board, just not paying attention it seems, and could possibly see another run out here from the top floor, as it looks as though it's going to be the Nomad who's gonna be on this rappel. So could possibly see another frag here. It's gonna be a heavy hold up on this top floor. They've got 3 people up here trying to hold on to these angles. The punch out onto the window is going to come from the Nomad Wraith, and Buckland's going to put a few bullets into the side of him. He's going to try to find any angle that he can. I assume that we're going to be seeing a jump out here any second now, but Overlord inside of the lone office. He's going to take down Profix as he tries to rotate out of elevator. Attack coming swiftly onto this top floor. The Nomad, the Jackal has made his way into small closet, takes down Perry, so his second kill on the round, doing big work for his team. As they're gonna start to push their way now, as the Echo Drone's gonna start to try to make its way out of that precarious situation. Cyber though peeks right up and takes out Wraith. So I'm not sure exactly how he got that kill, but an excellent shot from him, and Bloodprint's still upstairs. An excellent headshot to hit onto his Overlord. The Jackal and the Smokes out for the round, so you've got the duo of the Jackal, or the Thatcher, and the Thermite, as that's a nice shot for Pushy to take down Bloodprint. A little bit of a trouble there with the default camera, as trying to use these holes up above, and they're just trying to get any lucky wallbang that they can. They're not going to be able to find anything just yet. It's all up to the Echo and the Mute, as nice angle being held by the Echo, spots out the Thermite, but peeks up and gets decapitated by Hyper Phoenix. It's going to be all up to the Mute of Ruba. He does get the one down though onto the Thermite, so he's going to be at least left up to 20 HP. The peek out comes, and he chucks out the Nitro Cell, but it's the wrong time. Pushy peeks wide and takes Ruba right out. So another round on the board for Justified is going to go up to match point now, and look at the scoreboard here. Overlord putting the work in. 14 kills on the board for him. Back downstairs for Sonos, as going to be trying to put anything that they can on the board right now. They've got to win the next 2 rounds if they want to send it to overtime. And right now it's just not looking good for them. At least these last 2 rounds have looked very into the hands of Justified. No cage again from Sonos, as they choose to go without it for this round. Again, I find it interesting when he's unbanned. I mean, I think he's a great operator for the site, especially. I mean, I guess there's a Thatcher being brought by Pushy, so he's going to be the most useful, at least for right now. As Profix is going to be possibly disorientating a lot of these drones, but he's going to be inside of the kitchen room, so I'm not sure if they know exactly where this vigil is, especially with the disruption coming from him. I don't know. I can't obviously know where he is, but I do know that he's near the square skylight, so Profix is just going to try to waste as much time as he can for right now. Does have Blood Prince to back him up if need be, but 2 minutes left. It looks like Overlord is going to start to come in from the CEO here. A few holes. Does hear the Vigil just inside of Kitchen. He's shooting a few of these drones and giving away his position just a little bit for the time being. But again, if they don't drone this Jaeger out onto the blue stairs, it could possibly be an easy peek out for him at any moment. It's going to play placing a few Nomad charges. Wraith will, so that's going to deny a lot of the flank power from that Jaeger, who is still going to be holding tight onto these stairs. But again, they're going to start to drone out the Vigil here. They do have him on the scanners, but the tracks are going to start to come out onto Profix. Yep, he's going to be completely tracked now. So now they're not sure if he knows exactly. We'll find out if he's being tracked. It goes to for the shot onto Overlord, but Overlord, who's having one hell of a matchup, is going to find another one for himself. His Blood Prince is going to be left alone here on the server stairs to try to see if he can't find at least one frag. He's going to be getting droned out here. Gonna go for the wide peak though. Does land a few shots there onto the Thatcher. Gonna put him down to 25 HP, but looks like they're gonna both choose to fall out through the main door inside of the CCTV room and back towards Red Hall as the Echo Drone is providing a lot of intel here from Cyber. Possibly see a flank come up the main stairs any time now, but looks like it's gonna be a complete server take and start stacking 3 members here onto those stairs. Spike Gaming has found the bomb, so thank you very much for alerting me of that. Wall's going to start to open up. A Legion Trap's going to go off with Hyperphoenix. He's going to eat up about 20 HP from that. So smoke canisters coming out from Aruba. It does have one left and 30 seconds left in the round, but it's an excellent shot there from Pushy through the smoke. Takes down the head of the smoke. He's going to start to go for this plant here. Where are the Echo Drones? Does have one in place, but Perry peeks wide. Takes down Pushy, but Zaltica is going to fall from the hatch. Takes down Perry. So the plant's going to start to come out from Hyper Phoenix. The Echo Drone doing excellent work here. Is it going to be able to deny it? No, it looks like he's going to lose it down. Does have one left in play, though. If he does time this right, he is going to be able to deny this plant. But no, does he have one more? He doesn't. The plant's going to go down successfully. Jaeger inside of Red Hall doesn't have another shot left on the Sonic Boom. The plant's going to go down for Hyper Phoenix as Zaltic is trying to hold on to Red Hallway. Looks like the Wraith on the Nomad's going to take down Cyber from Garage. It's all up to Blood Prince. Trying to clutch this out in a 1v4 in a post-plant position. I'm not going to be very likely that he's going to be able to win this. A lot of angles being held here by the defense, and they're not going to give him anything just yet. Shot's going to come in with, 51 of those bullets from Overlord. He's going to be able to easily pre-fire the Jaeger. The one tap comes right through onto Blood Prince. Good half from Justified. Is they're going to win that first map 7-4. So what? The next map is Border. So I'm gonna play a little bit of music just while we wait for the next. Alright. I'm gonna be getting right back into things. As I'm going to be going on to our second map, which will be Border. So again, looking at everything here. Good luck, have fun. Come out in the chat as gonna be looking for our first ban right now. It's gonna be Montaigne. So it's gonna make sense for Border. Border is a big map for Montaigne in general, as able to push a lot of different angles with him. So Nomad will be the second ban off the board. So that makes sense. She's a powerful operator for and Wraith. Yeah, of course Wraith is upset that they banned the Nomad. He was very strong on her the last map, and Mira useful for a lot of things. Top floor holds, especially bathroom and tellers if any team decides to go there. She's very useful, but I can assume the last ban could be maybe like an Echo or a Valkyrie or a Maestro, probably one of those three, but we'll look to see. It will be the Echo. So looks like we have the Montaigne, Nomad, Mira, and the Echo are going to be taken off of the board here. So looking at a Blitz possibly again, or it could possibly be a 6-pick. You will go back over to the IQ for right now, but are going to be seeing the Cade, and it will be an armory defense for Justified. So makes a lot of sense. Is gonna be seeing a couple 6-picks out. So the Alibi is gonna get replaced by a Pulse. So it should be interesting to see how they're going to deal with that on the side of the attack. They do have an IQ in play, so she will be useful in trying to track down that Pulse, as well as all these Valkyrie cameras that Bushy is going to try to throw all over the map. So double denial here from Hyper Phoenix and Wraith, as they're going to be bringing the Bandit and a Cade. Looks like they're going to be placing some utility inside of Office as well, so we could possibly see the Office hold come out from Justified. As it's going to be interesting to see how Sonos decide to deal with this, as you're going to be seeing the Valkyrie camera come out from Pushy. It's going to go right onto the default pull there, so whether or not anybody's going to be able to spot that out. If the IQ is going to be able to see it on her scanner. Whether or not. They're going to be pushing right inside of detention. So looks like Perry is not going to be going for it just yet. It's easy to decide to vault right through inside of detention. So not looking for any of those Valkyrie cams. It looks as though Zaltica may have been undroned as well by the Thatcher. I'm not sure if they know where he is. So could be a big oversight here from Sonos, as Profix is ready and finds the headshot right onto Zaltica. Looks as though he did spot out the Pulse just inside of bathroom on that drone, but it's gonna be the Nitro Assault and all of that intel down right away. So we're gonna go for the attack now on to the main site. We're gonna try to go for the main wall here, as Ruba's gonna use that SF from a charge from the wall. And Sonos is going to take a few bullets there on to Profix, possibly. It looks like he might have eaten a little bit of damage there. As there's going to be Blood Prints to try to take out that angle, but again, Cyber eating a lot of damage here, so they're kind of finding their way onto the wall. But Profix, an excellent shot there with the reflex sight onto Hyper Phoenix. With the Firebolt, his advantage will take down half wall. Parry on Repel takes down 2. Blood Prints finishes it off. A flawless round from Sonos as there was no control whatsoever from Justified in that round. Back to down to Teller's archives from Justified. So gonna switch it up a little bit here, as should hopefully be a little bit more successful. Last round was we weren't able to find anything in that round except for a little bit of damage onto a few players, but it's an interesting Valkyrie. I like that Valcam spot. It's gonna be very well hidden by the light, and it's going to provide a lot of intel for push. You can see a pre-placed Nitro Cell coming out as well. Is he's going to go for a camera. He's going to toss that out, trying to get back in before getting spotted, but he will. So it's going to allow Perry to hopefully rotate over there to try to find that camera for the attacker's sake if you want to deny that intel outright. But again, more angles just being held. So Wraith is waiting for the push to come in from break room, and I imagine Pushy's going to be using these cameras to his advantage. Yeah, let's have the one on the side is going to get spotted up by the Thermite, possibly as he's trying to look for it. Perry not in the position to find the camera. I'm not sure why you're not using the IQ center, why you're just trying to face check it, but Saltica might go for an aggressive peek here. Free Fire is going to come through. Saltica could possibly just go for the run out here as he's going to be breaking right into the other room. Blood Prince finds that kill on to Wraith, so Vigil taking it out early here is so they're starting to push in through security now. The IQ's made her way over onto the middle hallway. Could possibly just vault right in. Is gonna do just that. Does have the IQ, which is on cameras, but no, doesn't know where she is. Push is gonna hop off and take down Perry. So the IQ taken off the board. She's gonna choose to hop right out, but no, it's castled off. She's gonna have to rotate through the main door. Does have the Zofia there to contest it. The trades coming out though from both teams. This is back to a 3v3, and it looks as though Cyber's gonna cut off that rotation from the Bandit into security. So 3v2 now for the attack to try to make this push happen onto the main floor. It's more drone work being done here by Cyber. So out of the intel onto the castle, he just rotated into ventilation. We'll spot the Jaeger as well on the backside of the workshop, as Ruba is going to use these exothermic charges to open up these hatches. This castle barricade is going to get punched out by Lofix as one impact here from Hyper Phoenix is going to use it to open up the castle barricade for the Capiteo, and after he gets the kill onto the IQ, what a reaction shot there from Hyper Phoenix, as looks like he's going to start to rotate up the main stairs. Overlord could possibly get a nice flank here onto the Thermite, as Firebolts are going to come down from Pofix. They're going to choose to rotate downstairs though. Overlord could have these holes from above as he has a free place. Yes, he does. Might go for the jump out here, but the plant's going down below. Do you not have the holes? Hyper Phoenix finds one, but Rubo hops off the plant and gets the kill onto Hyper Phoenix, and Overlord, who just vaulted out the window, kills Rubo from outside. What a round there from Justified, able to barely squeeze that one out. So back to the top floor for Justified. After winning an off-site, which we don't normally see happen, but you know, always a possibility. Is Celtica's just looking for the drones. He's a little bit of a drone hunter right now. He's trying to find anything that he can, but looks like they're just going to be sneaking right by him and going to choose to ruin and open up the reinforce that wall. It looks like we're going to be seeing this will come out from Hyper Phoenixes. I'm not sure what the point of making all of these holes is, but into each their own, as it's going to be a primarily valley spawn here, Profits being the only one spawned on the east parking exit. As looks like they're going to start to go for the same tack. Could possibly be an office push or just CCTV yet again, but Profits is going to be journeying out this bottom floor, trying to clear out any roamers. No pulse this time from the defense, as looks like it's going to be a full 5-man site hold for at least right now. I do have some of these hatches open, I believe, to go for a rotate later. But for right now, it's going to be completely inside of sight. As I'm going to be flipping through cameras, just trying to find any intel they can onto these attackers, as Blood Prince is going to go in through customs inspections, and I imagine Profix here take control of East Stairs, possibly make his way inside of offices. Middle minutes into the round, and not a lot of ground has been taken over by the attack. They're just now entering the building. Perry is downstairs inside of CCTV and holding middle stairs, as they're gonna start to go for this main wall, it seems, and gonna get it quite successful here. There's no bandit to try to deny it, but it looks as though Wraith might go for a nitro cell right into the main hall. It could be an interesting toss there, as we reach about the halfway mark, and again, Ingles just being completely held solid from the side of the attack. They're gonna have to start to make this push happen if they want enough time to get the plant down. But Perry is gonna come in from the backside. It looks like they might be switching their push, but they're going to be picking out the front side, as Blood Prince is going to get the Sophia charge on to the Legion. But does he know that he's very close, right next to the door? I'm not sure that he does. Altica's going to get stunned, and some impact tricks are going to come out from the Sophia. Could possibly peek right into this angle, but Sophia's going to peek right in. The push-out's going to come, but no, the shots land from Blood Prince as the Nitro Cell comes flying over from Wraith. It's going to be now all Blood Prince in an ace, clutch, or kick situation, trying to find a 4. Still does have 1 kill on the round, so about 40 seconds left. He's down on the first floor. It looks like he's just going to be saving the KD for the time being. No one in a position to possibly take this kill, as Blood Prince is going to come up the east stairs and just checking his angles over the balcony, waiting for anybody to possibly over peek him. Does start to make his way up the east stairs. That's about the Jaeger. An excellent shot from Blood Prince. Down Overlord. He's gonna try to go for the kill into the office, but Wraith prone as well. Takes down Blood Prince. So the top floor goes in favor of Justified, and we'll be up 2-1 now over Sonos. Looks like it's going to be customs and supply room from Justified, as they're going to be going. They can't go back upstairs and they can't go back to the vent. So, I mean, it's either here or bathroom. So it makes sense that they would try to go here, but just not very comfortable with the bathroom colors defense. But it's going to be relying on a lot of top floor control, as what a lot of border is. Border is pretty much completely destructible vertically. So vertical pressure and vertical control is a big part in any team's attack and or defense. So imagine that they're going to be holding the top floor, but it looks like they're just going to be choosing to reinforce those hatches. So we'll be giving top floor completely free to Sonos. So taken swiftly here by Bloodprint. I assume there's going to be drones coming out, but so Cyber is going to be going for the he is going to try to deny the cage trick as last minute barbed wire going to get placed down by Pushies. That wall's going to get opened up fairly free, you know. Electric cross or batteries left for Wraith, so 2 MPs down. Trying to base on the impact on the trick, so should be interesting to see how the rest of this round plays out. Trying to find the Cades from the hatch. Perry finds the kill though onto the Cade, so I ain't gonna be able to switch up the positioning on any of those anytime soon. Does get peeked from small office all the way. Pushy on that Alda as Wraith is gonna peek wide into main lobby as well. I'm gonna try to take this fight on to I'm not sure who it is. Looks like the Thermite inside of Passport. Shaq is gonna open up the main wall here and it's waiting for the push to come from him. Cyber spots out the Maestro just inside that small office. Ruba finds the kill on Saltica, trying to push a little bit aggressively, but another kill for Pushy on that Alda. Takes down Cyber inside of detention, so kill from Overlord as well. The Jaeger gonna take the top floor control back from Sonos. None of these hatches have been open, so he isn't going to be able to play up here for much longer. But again, man advantage in favor of the defense as Weapons is trying to take this fight. Maybe he does know that the Bandit's playing just inside of the ventilation room. Wraith could possibly peek wide and take down Bloodprints, but looks like the Sophia charge is going to give away the position of the Bandit. Overlord's going to go for the run out and take down Aruba, but it's going to be all up to Bloodprints. The run out could come from the Bandit, but Pushy with the 3K takes down that Zofia. And what a tight angle he was holding here, but turns right around and gets the head of that Zofia. So back downstairs to ventilation for Justified. Is they're going to be up 3-1, looking to push it 4-1. This was the first set that they were able to successfully defend after failing to defend that top floor. So it's been 3 straight yet again from Justified. They look to possibly repeat what they did on the first map, which again went 7-4 on Bank in favor of Justified, so should be interesting to see how this all plays out. Again, Valley spawn primarily, which is something standard we see. Oh no! Perry going for the pre-fire through the window is going to take down that hard breacher of Thermite. You hate to see it. Luckily, they still have the Habana to play with, but I mean, again, you lose. It's never good to lose an operator to a team kill. As Perry's trying to find the Jaeger, which was inside of the Bandit, which was inside of Tellers. He's going to get a lot back in through that castle barricade, which will get placed right back up, and so made his way back into Customs. He's going to be opening his way onto that castle barricade inside of Blue Room. So Again, no vertical pressure. It looks like he actually... Do you see the head? Oh, no. He can't see the head from that angle, but... What a shot that would have been if he was able to see the head. Waiting for the peak to come out from Customs, as Perry is going to be opening up his way inside of offices. He's going to destroy his teammate's drone there, so unfortunate. You hate to see it, loss of utility, but again, Legion Trap's going to get triggered, but it doesn't matter. Blood Prince takes down the Bandit with the Legion Trap in it, but the wide peak from Hyper Phoenix takes down Perry, as Blood Prince is also eliminated by Zaltica, so it's all up to your Thatcher and your Habana. Habana trying to come in through Teller's office, possibly. There's a little bit of holes to play with here, but and the angle's being held by Overlord to spot the Habana running rampantly around upstairs. Cyber's going to try to push through this main door. Oh, some shots just barely missed by Overlord as he spots the head yet again. Goes for the shots through the floor. I'm not sure how he missed it, just the timing on those bullets. As Profix is going to get away with all of his HP. Possibly start to make his way in through Tellers, but shoot to open up the castle barricade. Hyper Phoenix, though, with a kill onto Cyber, is going to leave Profix in a 1 versus 4 situation. Isn't going to spot the prone Castle as he missed a couple shots there, it seemed. We'll get to see the potato fest here. And yeah, a couple missed shots there from Zaltica, and he knows it. So, another round in favor of Justified Gaming. Gonna be going up 4-1, looking to make it possibly 5-1 going into the second half. Where we will see a switch in the side, so... Top floor now from Justified. Second site they were able to win, but they were unsuccessful the first time they came to the site. But I mean, they have yet to lose a single defensive round yet. Are going to be seeing the combo of the Maestro and the Cade. So actually looking for these drones in the spot. The one behind the monitors. Perry holding it very close to that television unit. Below are going to be opened up by Zaltica, possibly going to go for a bandit trick, I would assume. As yet again, it's going to be completely Valley, with the exception being of the Ying. She's going to be spawning on the last vehicle exit. No team kill this time from Perry, as Ruba's going to be taking a completely different route. He's not trying to get decapitated by the IQ this time. As Ruba's going to hold this east stairs. This is a very powerful position. You can just really go AFK up here and just hold off the rotations completely. Ruba's going to fall off it and rotate over towards the main wall, and he can try to get this open for his teammates. It's going to be up to Zaltica and the Jaeger of Overlord to try to hold this push coming onto this main door. Thatcher is available here, so will be able to open up this wall for his team. A couple balls going to get put into Ruba, as he's been getting a lot of team damage here so far in this matchup. It looks like the Candela will come out, and he's going to cause the... Oh, it is going to cause the bandits to fall off as some more Candelas get tossed through. So none actually left from Profix, as he's wasted all of them. Is he going to get spotted out by the Jaeger? Or the bandit yet again prone, as he's gonna take the fail kill. Overlord peeks wide, takes down Cyber, as Blood Prince finds that kill onto Celtica. I'm missing every single kill. Ruba finds one onto Pushies. He's gonna go in for the flashbangs. Could possibly see a wide peek here from the Jaeger, just behind the shield, as the pre-fires are gonna come out. Now spot the head of the Zofia, gonna light her up just a little bit, and gonna fall off that angle just for the time being, as drone work here. Ruba finds that kill onto Hyper Phoenix, but oh, Ooh, the flick over from Overlord as he takes down Aruba. As Wraith finds that kill onto Perry, the IQ trying to get aggressive in. It's going to be all up to the Zofia, who has been downed, but will they know it? It looks like they're trying to find the frag, but Bloodprince can pick himself back up. It looks like he's not going to do so just yet. I'm not sure why he isn't. He's going to finally choose to pick himself back up as he's going to be on about 5 HP, exactly 5 HP. Going for the pre-fires. He's going to hit the alibi. This could be an easy pre-fire from both. This is a lot of different angles. And Overlord's going to peek right over the half wall. All he needed was to land one bullet onto Bloodprince, so an easy cleanup there from Justified as they go up 5-1 here on the first half. So top floor for Sonos as they look to try to claw their way back in this matchup if they want to have any chance of going to the finals. Again, Justified is already up in this matchup 1-0. They won the first map on Bank 7-4. So looking to try to push us to a fifth or our third map, which would be, I believe, no, Consulate is the decider. So trying to push this to Consulate isn't going so well so far. Justified is looking to try to close out here. They are just one round away from pushing it to match point. Valkyrie is going to be tossing a few cameras onto the outside here. They could possibly go for a few runouts. Could spot Zofia on the main door. Is going to choose to get away from that door as they do have the IQ here. Gonna spot out the camera. And, ooh, Bloodprince, though, is gonna find that kill there on the Hyper Phoenix. That's your Thermite off the board. Getting a little bit too aggressive there as the Jackal tracks are starting to come out onto the Legion down below. He's gonna rotate into the small office and he's gonna vault right through and take down Overlord. He's happy about that kill, you can tell. Pushy gets the kill onto Cyber as Ruba with the shotgun on to Pushy. So it's a 4v2 in favor of the defense, and it's still on this window is trying to see if anybody's gonna rotate into his line of sight. As it's gonna be put. Ruba though jumps out of the Archives window, takes down Zaltica, leaving it all up to Wraith on the Zofia. Spot out the Jaeger, but isn't able to land the shots. Barry feeling himself that round. Giving little head nods there. Subscriber to the one and only Shroud. Definitely Shroud there on the sticks as looks like they're going to be bringing the first round on their own defenses. So good to see the extreme defender-sidedness of Border. If Sonos is able to bring this back. Where are you gonna throw this camera? Interesting cam spot. I'm curious to see how this looks. I like that cam spot. Could possibly go for a run out here if anybody's gonna expose themselves to this angle. Possibly be the Buck who is gonna actually spot out the camera, but will Profix go for the peek out anyway? He's gonna go all the way out, but isn't able to find the Buck. He's gonna try to run right back through. His push is gonna push him as well. Profix is gonna try to rotate back in through sight, but pushing with the barbed wire in his way isn't gonna be able to attack that angle just yet. But so, oh, the IQ getting, or the Valkyrie getting a little bit aggressive there. He's gonna do a little bit of damage to Pushy on the Buck. So I guess kind of worth it is some frag grenades that come through, but not gonna find anything as the Valkyrie has rotated her way away. But Overlord starting off right back where he started last match, where he ended last match. Gonna find the frag on Profix. So Valkyrie down. Again, leading the way for his team in storms of frags as they're starting to try to make their way up onto this top floor. Having to deal with the dock here. Tight angle. Spot the Buck. Jaeger inside of small. He's gonna deal get a lot of damage there. I'm gonna choose to rotate right back down. I assume the Jaeger's gonna rotate as well and possibly get docked right back up. Yep. Wait for him to stop moving, and that's gonna give top floor control completely over to the attack. And could possibly go for some tracks here as he's already tracking the Jaeger, it seems. He's rotated his way inside of the customs inspections room. And again, no Nitrocell on the side for the defense. I can't go for the Nitrocell up above, but looks like they're trying to find the angles here. Ruba's trying to see if he can't find anything up above. Does he rotate over towards metal? Barely misses the headshot there on to the Thermite. Holding a tight angle there with the ACOG. Would have been a very nice shot there from the smoke if he was able to land it. But 40 seconds left, and they're still trying to find some of these anchors down below. They do have man advantage, and they are starting to make their way onto the bathroom hold. So it's going to be a lot for the attack to try to hold on to. Jaeger yet again getting scanned out inside of customs as Overlord with a kill from above. Ruba finds one though on to Wraith. Possibly rotate up the main stairs. Has shotgun in hand, but the Thermite's gonna peek widely and takes down Ruba. It's all up to the Jaeger, who's gonna get taken down by Overlord, and the Doc, who's left all alone. Does have the spots onto main lobby. It's a nice headshot there onto Zaltica, and the Jackal has been downed. Unless he gets picked back up by Hyper Phoenix and be a 1v2, but Overlord will get picked back up, so it's gonna be a 3v1 here. Or Justified Gaming trying to push themselves on to match point. Bloodprince trying to deny this for the time being. He does have full HP and has a lit Jackal, but they're playing vertical pressure here. Holding onto the main lobby. A nice headshot there from Hyper Phoenix, but Overlord on the rappel finds himself another kill. And yet again, it's match point here for Justified, looking to push themselves on to the finals here. So a 6 pick from the Finka to an IQ, I mean, it makes sense given the fact that there's a Valkyrie on the board for the defense yet again, as we're match point now for Justified. Match point and series point. This is to go to the finals for SiegePlay tournaments. Teams looking to make their way there as
Cam in position.
Valkyrie Cam is coming out from Profix. Hopefully gather some intel for his team as could we see the spawn kill from Blood Prince to try to push this into his team's favor? I mean, this could be what his team needs, is a pick right off the rip. If they can get a pick right off the rip, I think that's a lot of momentum shifted towards. Oh no, you're gonna get spotted now because your Valkyrie was in the way. Perfect's trying to hold these angles as he's trying to see if he can't find anybody sitting on top of the tower. Does spot the IQ, but does he know that oh, some extra shots being put back and forth, and it's going to be the Valkyrie that finds that kill onto Zaltica. Pushy unable to find the frag from that tower. Perry will get refragged though on those east stairs, trying to go for an aggressive run out, it seems, or maybe just down below, but we'll have the east stairs control as Perfect still has the Valkyrie camera to his advantage, but he's going to check out a Nitro Cell, but that's going to miss pathetically as Overlord, again, another frag for him as he was right into CCTV, takes down Profix. Blood Prince, though, refrags onto Wraith, but he's completely trapped inside of security now. Trying to find the frags, but flanking from behind. Overlord's gonna fall. This is looking very good now from the defense as Blood Prince playing strong inside of security room. Leaves it all up to Pushy on the Buck to try to clutch out in a 1v3 to put them all into the finals, but if only Sonos Gaming had nothing to say about it. The grenade's gonna come flying through, but it's gonna just deal a little bit of damage there to the Legion. He's gonna peek widely. Could be an easy kill for the Buck. The Legion is to peek once again, but yeah, the Doc is gonna be healing up his teammate quite a bit here. Cyber's trying to go for the pre-fires here, pushing, holding the angle very well. Is gonna finally take him out, but yeah, Blood Prince here holding a tight angle, possibly find the kill onto the Buck. Buck has plenty of time to work with here, but no diffuser. It's being held by the Doc as Ruba is gonna take down Pushy as he tried to push quickly in through that main door. Gonna be staving off elimination for the time being. Again, more sexy Valve cam spots from Profix. As we're going to be seeing the double 8 card for the Baguette Brothers, Aruba and Cyber, or Blood Prince. My apologies. Trying to... Interesting to see. Will Cyber be able to get the spawn peek here? Will they be there? They're gonna peek aggressively. Takes down the Capiteo. So again, looking for a quick start for Sonos. Is they're looking to try to push this to a map 3. The track's coming out though for onto Cyber from that Jackal. He's stuck on the wall. Will there be an aggressive peek here from the Jackal? Is more tracks gonna come out? The impact grenade is gonna come flying through. It's not gonna deal any damage actually to Overlord as Cyber is aggressively trying to hold this angle, but again stuck here, being constantly pinged, and Cyber's gonna push aggressively. Oh, and a shot from Cyber takes the head right off of Overlord. So that's your fragger off the board, the top frag, and a run out from Profix finds Wraith. Get another one. No, Hyper Phoenix is ready for it, but he's on low HP as well. The run out from the Legion is also finds himself a frag as Bushy's trying to push in from the bottom floor. Hyper Phoenix is holding the angle just off the main wall here, but will we see Ruba try to peek it aggressively here as looks like they possibly see Ruba does have the impacts to try to get rid of that Claymore, but and Hyper Phoenix is kind of cut between a rock and a hard place here. And the nice shot from Perry, he's gonna get that down on to the Thermite. It's going to be all up to Bushy now as it looks as though Cyber's trying to get that finish off, and he will. The Claymore kill and the finish off from Pushy is now Pushy's on a quite low HP. He's going to decide to get off that rappel as the vault comes from Perry. He finds the frag and another round in favor of Sonos. 6-4 now here, trying to stave off elimination and trying to make it to a map 3. Now down only 6-4. Overlord yet again with the 14 frags, and looking at Bloodprince also putting in big work for his team with 12 kills. He's only died in the rounds in which they've lost so far. Looking at the score, only 6 deaths, 2.0 KD. Looking very nice here for his team, trying to keep their hopes alive of the SiegePlay tournament champion. So some interesting Valkyrie cameras. Is likely to see yet again more aggressive play from them as unfortunately Valkyrie cam spot right onto the trash bag. It's a complete top floor hold. They've got 4 people upstairs. The only person downstairs is Ruba. If Justify is able to read into this, they could possibly just go for a rush onto the site. Are going to be trying to clear out from this top floor. Are bringing the blitz this time, and he's going to be pushing in by himself right now through Archive's window. So the track's going to start to come out on to the Jaeger. So his position's going to be given away for the time being, but has a lot of holes here to play with. They still have some default cameras as well to try to gather any eats that they can. They've got the Valkyrie cameras, and Overlord again taking control of the east stairs. He's going to be placing a drone just so he can watch the flank and try to push him out. Top floor and trying to be gathered by the attack as he could possibly go for open up onto that wall. Does spot out the Jaeger trying to go for a couple of pre-fires, but this is Perry is going to try to fall back off and closer towards the break room. A minute 40 left in the round. Some free fire is going to come out. Not going to land any shots just yet, but Zaltica is going to get a lot of damage eaten, and Perry's actually going to get downed and going to get picked back up, actually, but Overlord with the kill on to Profix as he's going to try to go for that frag onto the Jaeger as well, but he's going to rotate right down through the hatch. Good timing there for him as the attack is starting to come swiftly onto this top floor, and they've all completely fallen off. The tracks yet again coming out onto Perry. Picked back up to 75 HP, and again Overlord trying to see if he can't find any angles with the shotgun. Zaltica trying to see if he can't find anybody playing down onto the hatch, but quite a spread out defense so far from Sonos, and again match point as Ruba is trying to find the kill into the main lobby. Gonna miss a few shots there on to the sledge. Some grenades gonna come flying through. Will that find the frag? No, it will not. Deals just a little bit of damage to Ruba, but He's in a pretty precarious situation here. 45 seconds left in the round, and Bush is going to start to come out swiftly here from Justified as Reaper's going to rotate in through Bathroom. Finds the frag there onto the sledge. Has the Blitz, which is pushing aggressively on him. Bushy and Zaltica both find one each. If he can just up the parry and Blood Prince. Blood Prince has 2 stim pistols left. Could possibly heal his teammate. Looks like he's going to go for that right now. They are going to get the tracks here on to the Jaeger. Bush's going to start to come out, but Overlord from behind takes down parry. Does he know that the Doc is playing there as well? Plant's going to start to come down from Pushy. 10 seconds left. It's all of the Blood Prince to save. He hopes for his team, but with the Plant going down and a 4v1 with the Blitz, it doesn't look like it's going to be very likely for Blood Prince. Blitz playing very passively here. Gonna rotate all the way back into server. Gonna get the down actually onto him, but the Jackal comes in from behind. Overlord with 17 kills. Gonna carry his team right to that victory. GG's come out in chat. And what a matchup between Justified and Sonos, which will go the way of Justified. Score of 2-1. So almost saw the comeback there from Sonos, but they will fall just short. So again, Justified will be your winners by a score of 2-0. So GG's all around, and we'll be looking at the rest of this. Hold on, I just want to make sure. I want to make sure that we are all good to go. If there's no like post interview or whatnot, but I'm not sure. I don't believe there is, so thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, my name is Razors. You can follow me on Twitter if you'd like. Razors, R-A-Z-O-R-Z with 2 underscores. I cast a lot of stuff, different stuff, so hopefully going to be back for the finals as well next week or whenever they are going to be set. I'm not sure exactly, but make sure you follow SiegePlay on Twitter for more information about that. So again, thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you all again next time. Bye-bye.